Nice in New York, nice in New York. Damn, they don't make it like this anymore. Nobody really making any hits anymore. They don't really care about lyrics anymore.
Hey, it's your boy Anson JR. I'm at Royalty Radios right now. Tune in every Tuesday 8 to 10. www.royaltyradio.ca.
Yes, you know what it is, man. Royalty Radio, www.royaltyradio.ca, www.cfreradio.com, 905-828-3447. Of course, if you were tuning in earlier, you were listening to the 905 Mixdown. He was handling business on the ones and twos real quick. DJ Andre 905. Follow him on Twitter, Instagram at DJ Andre 905. Of course, this guest right now, he's with us in the building, hailing from Brampton. He's been working hard on this project, getting ready. You know what I'm saying? He's been, I'm sure that there are times where, when he was asked about the project, he would probably tell you, don't worry, I keep it myself, or I keep it to myself. How's he feel about music? Well, he says he'll always love her. Of course, he's had a few nights in New York, which is a place where, he probably felt free with his creativity, while he chills out with cigarettes and Hennessy. With that said, I have a young artist. He's on his way up. He brings us his latest project, Young, Wise, and Gifted. I present to you, Anderson.
Yo, Toronto was good, Chicago was good.
Yes. Welcome to Royalty Radio, my man. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. How you doing, boss?
Doing good. Of course, it's been a while. Your manager was like, yo, this guy's up. You need to get him on. We need to have him on. And it's a pleasure to finally have you in the building with us. I guess we'll start off. who is the individual known as Anderson?
It's just a young kid from the city, man, living in the burbs right now from Brampton. Grew up at Baby on Shepherd, Carluke. You know what it is, just a young kid trying to live his dream and grind.
Okay, definitely. I always ask artists, to finish this sentence for me, so I want to know what your impression on this one is. My first memory of music is?
My first memory of music is 06 freestyling with my homies, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Back in the days when Freestyle Fridays was out.
Right.
Tigger in the basement.
Yeah.
I was trying to cook up a 1-2 lines listening to them dudes out there, man. That shit was crazy.
You remember the lines that you had at that time?
Definitely not.
Definitely not. Of course, you're a better person now, right? You're better than before.
For sure.
All right. What was it that initially got you into music? In terms of family, was it family? Is anybody inspirational in that sense?
That got me into the music?
Yeah.
Realistically, first I wanted to do football.
Okay.
And then I kind of messed up my back, my spinal cord, so I did that dream.
Yeah.
Then it was acting.
Okay.
But I never had the funds to get into the agencies and stuff like that, so I did that dream.
Okay.
And then it was BET that got me into the music, right? And I took it from there, and it was just me and my dudes, like, going to school. We'd be freestyling lines and doing the locker beats, the clips, grinding beat on the locker room.
Okay.
On the lockers. So that's what it was really.
Okay. In terms of influences specifically, in terms of artistry, who are some of the artists that influenced you?
Growing up, I would say, of course, Biggie.
Okay.
Kanye, and I would say Dipset. Joel
Right.
Santana, I like his style on camera.
Cameron? Okay. What was it about them? What was it about their style specifically?
Dipset, really, they just, the attitude was perfect. And Cameron, him wearing pink made me feel like, yo, you can do whatever you want to do, man. As long as you're real, people will follow.
Okay. That's true.
And you already know about Biggie. Biggie always kept him 100, same with Tupac. And Kanye West, he was just a different artist, man. Overall, all of those guys, they just did what they felt.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I just took it from there.
How does it inspire you to be able to do what you feel? And what is it that you want to put forward as an artist?
Pardon me?
What do you want to put forward as an artist?
As an artist, I just want to put forward, I just want to get a message out and, make sure people listen to my music and hear what I'm rapping about, because I rap about stuff that actually happens in my life, and I'm sure a lot of people on earth can relate to it as well, right? So I just want to get a message out there.
Okay, definitely. Now, this is your first project, right?
Yes.
Okay. Young, Wise, and Gifted. Why that title? Especially for a first project.
To be honest, I had so much first projects that I was thinking of.
Right.
I recorded a lot of songs, but it just came to this year where I said, yo, I want to put together something that makes sense, right?
Right.
I am young,
Yeah.
and I'm very wise.
Right.
You can say I'm different from my people that I chill with. I think very different, right? And I feel like I am gifted, yes.
For those who would ask, how different? What is it that makes you different?
You know, most cats my age, you know, they're more about the money, cars, clothes, all of your nose, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's all about materials. But me, I just think about like deep stuff. Like, you know, I do look up to God and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And you know, I just think about stuff that more individuals that are more grown will think about.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm only 21 right now. And I'm helping my mom with the bills and just doing certain things that young cats don't really want to do because they want to show off and buy these kicks and you know what I mean. So that's where I would say I'm young, wise, and gifted.
Okay. And how long did this project? I mean, at what point was it actually that you said it was earlier this year, but going through the cycle and creating all this music, at what point did it really resonate with you that I really have to put forward this music now?
Last year. Going into the New Year's, November to December.
Yeah.
I told myself all these years, I say, new year, new me, blah, 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 right? Everyone's saying.
Yeah.
But, you know, I said, I need to put this project together and get it on the road, man. And as my birthday, January 13th came, I was like, yeah, it's this time. The time's now, right?
Same birthday as my sister's.
Capricorn, what up?
Yeah, for sure. And that's when you started putting together this project. And initially, when you started it out, how many tracks were you thinking of putting on initially? Because it only has 5.
First, I was feeling to drop a mixtape,
Right.
but the mixtape, when I looked it over or listened to it, it was just different tracks that didn't really. I wanted to make sense, right?
Right.
So it was like one hype track, one R&B track, one real track. So I'm just like, that's too much. So this EP, I said, I'll put together everything that makes sense.
Okay.
Right? And I figured 5 songs would be a perfect fit, just to speak the truth.
Right.
Because a lot of youths these days, they don't like to listen to real music like J. Cole and those cats. They don't really get as much love as they're supposed to.
Right.
Because they want to listen to Fetty Wap and whatever turn up and you can smoke too, like, you know what I mean? So I figured 5 songs would do the justice for me.
Okay. Now in terms of production and everything that's on there, how much production or how many people helped you in terms of the production?
Shout out to Sound of TJ, that's my little cousin, man. He's a producer.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the producers that was on there. Sound of TJ, I have Otis, I have who else is on there? Only 5 songs I can't even remember.
That's all good.
But you know, if you listen, man, it's all love. Also, shout out to Trouble, man. His studio's where I went to record the whole EP.
Okay.
Very talented dude. Check him out. And also, you know, just my homies around, you know, they just kept me motivated and kept my head on task and keep me focused in regards to like artwork and stuff like that, right? Shout out to Javier. He did my photo.
Okay.
That's really it.
A lot of the photos when you take them, a lot of them you're not really looking directly at the camera, right? What's the reason behind that?
The reason behind that is because as an artist, I want people to figure out who is this guy.
Right.
Who is that? How come I never see his face?
Right.
Till you see me in person.
Okay.
Right? It's just an image I just want to keep low until it's time.
Right. When do you think will that time be?
When I feel the time will come, it will come.
Okay.
I don't know, I can't tell the future, but when the time comes and I start buzzing more than I am now, it's going to be that time to show my image.
Okay.
And, let people see what's up.
All right. Let's talk about the single for a quick second, Nights in New York. What was the inspiration behind that?
I always wanted to go to New York to write music, just watching movies, and I have some dudes that go out there to do business and stuff as well. New York is a beautiful place, and I just love the atmosphere out there. So just listening to, not listening, but just being around that area, just makes you want to write about that song because I feel like I'm more free out there, if that makes sense.
Okay. And, how long when you went out, let's see, I'm thinking. You're riding around, you're trying to experience that, you watch all these movies, you go out there, you do the thing. What was one of the key things that you learned when you were out there?
To be honest with you, I've never been out there yet.
Okay. So you're trying to work your way to get out there.
Definitely.
You haven't been out there yet.
Honestly, I've been slacking on the passport, man. That's my fault.
Come on, you can't slack on the passport.
My mom telling me all the time, boy, 21, fly. Trying to get it, But when I go out there, I'm trying to shoot a video when I go out there. It's hooked to that song.
To that particular song.
Exactly.
You gonna have any features in there?
To the video? Cameos?
Yeah, any cameos.
I see anyone probably.
If there's anybody who you could reach out to for a cameo, who do you want to reach out to?
to Drake, but you ain't in New York.
Oh man, okay, what about
Jules?
yeah, Jules?
Yes, those guys too, but I don't know, man.
Why not? You don't think
I
it'd be a
don't think
bit too?
they know who I am yet, right? But if I do see them for sure,
Yeah.
they'll know what it is.
Okay.
I'm a businessman, man. We talking person. I love networking.
Okay. That's it, for sure. Now, aside from Nights in New York, we are going to get into that track in a bit. There are a couple of other tracks here. For you, when you were doing the process, when you were coming up with the process, were there any tracks there that you felt were a bit hard to come up with in terms of, you know, the concept and everything like that, or did they all just flow naturally for you?
To be honest with you, everything just flowed naturally to me.
Okay.
To be real, like everything just came in place. Like, for example, the first song, Keep It To Myself, that wasn't even in the plan.
Right.
Until I met my cousin, he told me he does beats, and I heard his beat. I'm like, damn, like, yeah, let's get it. And I was in my basement, actually, and I just came up with that whole track randomly. Like, it just came naturally. I was just speaking about real stuff.
Right.
And I was shocked myself, right?
For
We brought it to the studio, and dudes were like, yo,
Right.
this slaps.
And for those who may not have heard it, what is it specifically that you're talking about? Because
And
a lot of times people will say they're talking about real. What really is
keep it to myself, my life. I'm talking about my parents, my siblings,
Right.
Black Lives Matter, you know, just things that's happening around the world that people should be paying attention to.
Yeah.
And, you know, situations where you have that one homie, you thought he was your brother,
Right.
and, you know, always it comes to the time where people switch,
Yeah.
right? So I'm just talking about stuff that you can relate to.
Okay. I hear that. Of course, we're going to get into your track real quick, but before we do that, I want you to promote yourself, let the people know what's really good.
People, it's your boy Anderson on the ones and twos.
Uh-huh.
SoundCloud, the boy Anderson.
Okay.
Instagram, the boy Anderson.
Yeah.
Twitter, the boy Anderson. YouTube, Anderson JR. Facebook, the boy Anderson. You already know it's the boy Anderson.
All right, let's get it. Nights in New York. It's royalty. It is Royalty Radio, www.royaltyradio.ca, www.cfiradio.com, 905-828-3447. If you got the TuneIn Radio app, make sure to download that, search for CFRE. We're here with the man himself, the boy Anderson. Just chilling.
Yo,
Promote
just
yourself
chilling,
one more
man.
time. Promote yourself one more time.
Hey, Toronto, Chicago, Shavon, I know you listening, man. It's the
Uh-huh.
boy Anderson, man. We here live, Royalty Radio, every Tuesdays, 8 to 10.
Yeah.
The best radio station in the GTA, man.
Ah, you know
Word
it.
up.
Now, of course, you have a few features in the form of Trouble, he's on there, on your track, on your EP there, as well as May Marquette.
Yeah.
How did those features, you know, between those individuals, how did that all develop?
Well, like I said, Trouble, he engineered the whole EP for me.
Right.
And the parts that he was doing was parts that I couldn't get to. And
Okay.
he took the time out to actually, you know, complete it for me. So
Right.
shout out to him. And May, I just knew I knew her for a while now. She's a very talented artist, man. And from a while, actually that song right there that she's on, Free,
Yeah.
I wrote that 2 years ago,
Okay.
right? And she was on it from way back, but I just never had the time to get that together.
Right.
And when the time came, I called her up like, yo, you gotta do this, man. she came through.
Definitely. She came through. It looks like it's a really great track. If you guys have not heard it, listen to Free. It's definitely a real good track. Aside from Nights in New York, are there any other videos you're going to be shooting?
Yes. Nights in New York is one of them. Of course, you said that. I keep it to myself. I just dropped that video not too long ago, last week. I'm working on a visual for Always Love Her
Okay.
right now. And a lot of people are requesting for me to do cigarettes and Hennessy, so I'm thinking about doing that as well too. The whole EP videos to the whole.
Why not? You only have you do. It is, it is one of those things that it can be very challenging for a video for each of them, but it is something that I think you get your mind together, you can definitely do that for sure. For Always Love Her, what's the whole concept regarding that one?
Yo, honestly, I don't even want to spoil it.
I
I do not
come
want to
on,
spoil
just
that
a little
one.
bit.
Nah, me and cameraman was talking, we came up with some ideas. I don't want to spoil it because I don't even know when the time comes if we're going to switch it up.
Right.
But just know there's going to be a baddie in the video.
Okay. And for those who may not understand what the song is about, just talk to them about that.
Past 2 relationships, sorry I'm saying this. I just took the reference from those two past relationships and slapped that in the song.
Okay.
Really.
All right. So what's up next for Anderson? You've got this released. How's the buzz going? How is the feedback
The
coming?
buzz is wonderful. Shout out to 4 Entertainment showing the boy love. Shout out to D Pride showing the boy love.
Yeah.
Everyone else showing the boy love. The buzz is wonderful. I actually appreciate it a whole lot.
And I know you're also working with D Pride on a track, right? If it's not
We already worked on one,
right.
and we are working on the next one. Yes.
Okay. When can we expect that one? Still in the works.
Couldn't say. We're both busy, man. When the time's right, the time's right.
Okay. Aside from D Pride, are there any other artists out there that you're looking forward to working with that you haven't worked with yet?
Yeah, there's a whole lot. I want to make no one feel special, to be honest. But there's a whole lot of local artists that I will be working with in the near future. Yes.
Okay. Do you plan on doing any shows to promote, the CP going on?
I actually just had a show the other day at the Blue Ice Lounge.
Okay. Yeah.
Northside Behavior. Shout out to JR.
Yeah.
Just had that show.
Katie and JR doing their thing over there.
Yes, and hopefully some more shows come on the way.
For sure. Something like Northside Behavior, when you go to that, what does it mean to you to step on stage and be performing in front of, the local crowd and everything like that? For you, stepping out there, what does it mean to you?
It's wonderful, man. I love looking in the crowd and seeing like the people that really support me out there. And for those that don't, actually when I performed Keep It To Myself, the whole crowd was going wild. I didn't even know half of the cats in there. It was just a lot of dudes. There's more dudes than women, yes. But those dudes were like, yo, this guy is actually hard.
Yeah.
Right? And that is love. That is love, because coming from Toronto, there is a lot of hate.
Yeah.
Right? But they showed the boys some love.
Okay.
So that did mean a lot to me.
Definitely. And in terms of, are you coming out with like a clothing line? I know a lot of artists, when they come out, they want to come out with a clothing line, they want to get it going, they want to do all of that. Or is there anything else that you're going to be doing?
I have a squad right now called ATP, Addicted to Progress. Shout out to Tony, shout out to Turn Community. Yes, we are in the works right now making some clothing for the group.
Okay.
Right.
Is there any branding or name brand behind it?
We're still thinking about doing either ATP or the whole Addicted to Progress. Either way, it's going to be both of them regardless.
Okay.
Right now, I'm just about to get my cousin to sketch up some work.
Something real quick.
Exactly, for the tops and stuff like that.
Makes sense,
Right.
makes sense. I got a track coming up here. It's called Cool in the Gang.
Yes, sir. Cool in the Gang. Shout out to Turn Community. Shout out to Tony Rocks.
Mm-hmm.
This track right here, me and Tony Rocks, we're chilling in the East End where the pretty girls are sleeping. We're chilling out, and he came up with this chorus and the track itself, and I said, yo, yeah, let's do this, man. This one's gonna be a hit. This is an unreleased record.
Okay.
You guys are gonna hear it first on Royalty Radio. Shout out to the guys. It will be dropping anytime soon. I'm not sure about a date, but if you're listening, you're listening.
All right. Definitely. Now, with that said, you know what it is, man. The boy Anderson, Cool in the
Woo!
Gang. It's royalty. Don't call him Chris no more. He's Anderson.
I'm Anderson, man.
Boom.
Mr. Anderson, man. Talking about the Matrix.
All right. Now, in terms of shout-outs, who are the people you want to shout out right now? I know you got a lot to give.
Oh yeah, I should have honestly brought the list of people I wrote down before. But yo, put it this way, shout out to the whole family, all my blood. Shout out to my moms if you listening. Shout out to Deja, my little sister. Shout out to Shavar all the way in Chicago right now.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Shout out to the whole RO family, DC, Yellow, Looney, we got Aisha, we got YG, RIP, that's my brother right there that died a couple years ago at Caravana. Shout out to him. Shout out to Sound of TJ and anyone else that's in the works for this whole music-ish. You see what I'm saying? Shout out to the whole ATP squad, Turn Community. Shout out to Tony Rocks. Shout out to Pharaoh, Nico, Fifth, LA. You know what I mean? Shout out to everyone showing the kids some love, man.
All right. Once again, where can they get this? If they're looking to download it, if they're looking to listen to it, where are they getting it at?
Instagram, Twitter, SoundCloud, The Boy Anderson, Facebook, The Boy Anderson, YouTube, Anderson JR. Simple as that.
All right. I do want to say, you know what? It's been a pleasure having you. You're going to be doing a lot more work. You're going to be putting in a lot more projects. We're going to have you back when that is ready. But
Most definitely.
It's been a pleasure having you. So I want to say thank you very much for coming through the Royalty Radio. Shout out to everybody who's tuning in right now, showing some support for the boy.
For sure, and I appreciate y'all for calling me out, letting me come out here, even though my manager was like hitting y'all up.
It's all good.
They be tripping sometimes, bro. Yo, when it comes to work, we get this work popping, man. You know, shout out to everyone out there that's hating on the kid. I really appreciate it. Everything I own, I love it. Keep doing what you're doing. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. It's a blessing. You know what I mean? Other from that, man, just look out for the kid. I'm on the come up.
Yeah.
I'm about to take over the city with this. Shout out to my dude AB. I was with him courtside, Raptors game, man. It's work, man. Let's get it.
Putting in that work. Going for the Blue Jays tomorrow?
Yes. I don't really like baseball.
You're not a baseball fan?
I don't even know how it works, but I gotta show Blue Jays love, man.
It's all good, man. As long as the Blue Jays.
Oh yes, most definitely.
Just a little bit.
Hey, I have a jersey that has a Blue Jays jersey that has my last name on it.
Right.
And the year I was born in.
Okay.
I was walking downtown and some dude like he took it to a fence. He's like, "Who's Anderson?" So I was just running with the story. I'm like, "Yo, you don't know Anderson? I do. He's going hard right now." He's asking his wife, like, "You know Anderson?"
Taking advantage of the elderly right now?
Yeah, for sure.
Good entertainment.
Hey, but you know, I screwed up my car and let him know about this work.
All right.
And you know, he took it personal.
I'm pretty sure they're jamming to it right now.
Look at you emotional, man. Let's get it.
Definitely, man. One last time, though, let the people know what's good, man.
Hey, if you're tuning in right now, that was a smart decision.
Yes.
Royalty Radio, every Tuesday, 8 to 10. You cannot miss it. It's where the good music's playing, all the local artists. They show love to us. It's your boy Anderson tuning in once again. Instagram, the boy Anderson. Twitter, the boy Anderson. SoundCloud, the boy Anderson. YouTube, Anderson JR. Facebook, the boy Anderson. So a lot of Andersons going around, man.
But he's the original Anderson, right there.
They may not like you, but I'm sure you're sure they goes calling the boy Anderson. So you know what it is.
All right, well, that's that. You know what it is, man. We're gonna get into some music, of course. Which one is it right now? Supposed to.
This track right here is on one of the records we were talking about earlier on with D Pride on it. Shout out to him, he just dropped the album. Today's his birthday, actually.
Happy birthday to D
Pride, yeah, for sure. Or his name's not even D Pride no more, it's just Pride.
Yes.
I apologize for that, D, if you're listening.
Shout out to Pride.
But yeah, this track right here is about to drop. It's a record on the SoundCloud, go check it out, man. DJ, drop that.
All right.
Hey, what's good? It's your boy Anderson JR coming live right now. Shout out to everyone showing love to the boy. Mixtape just dropped, YoungWise&Gifted on SoundCloud. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, everything the boy Anderson is. My car right here, you can't miss it.
Humble yourself and satisfy. Don't want to create and covet the person who you see have mansion and believe say you must have mansion. Humble yourself.